I'll have to have a, okay, this is the right one. Guys, look at this. I'll give you a simple one. I'll show you where we started. The simple you can try at home. It's a pattern like this one here. Look at this. This is so simple. What you'll have to do, you have a dry clean boki, transparent one. That's the only good thing about it. So once you have a clean boki, you will have in the bowls different kind of sand. The trick is how you sit. You don't have to sit on a sofa and enjoy like watching TV. You have to sit down flat with your leg just straight. So with a paper like this, it's just a tool to fetch the sand and pour. What I'll do for this one, it will take me less time to do. What I'll do, I'll pour this white layer first. It's just shapeless. With a wire, I turn on the top, make it level, you see? I want to get a layer actually like this. So when I see the layer is too high, I fold my wire like this, you see? It will come like this. So with a wire like this, when the level is too high, I can push the sand down to get to the level that I want. Once I have two layers like this, the second layer, I'll push it into the first one. Just one, you come here, do the one. And it depends. If you want a small shape like this, you can make it bigger, but you just push the second into the first. Just one, you come here, do the same. All around. You pour the next layer. If the shape is too high, you fold your wire like this. You can still push it down until you get the level that you want. Then, until it's full, it's a simple one. It will be interesting when you're making animals. Like maybe I'm making a rhino. Where do I have a rhino? Like this one here. In the middle is the yellow sand. So what I'll do, I'll pour the yellow sand up to here. A little bit on top is black. Then I start pushing the black into the yellow. Just one. You see? It takes a while. You come here with the same until you see legs. You'll start by the four legs. Still you pour the yellow sand at the other side. You can even take it, after you pour it on the level, you can take it a little bit. When you pour the black comes down, you still can push it to shape the shape that you want. You see? If it's the right shape, you see the right size, you fold your wire as well like this. Then you start pushing it down. You push it down until you get the same shape. That is so simple. The only thing, it takes a while, but if you're patient, as long as you can't make a mistake, you finish one. You don't have to look at time. That's simple as that. There are things that I don't use a wire, like this one here. As you can see, I started with the yellow sand. With a paper, I will aim here. I pour a little bit of yellow. I turn my bucket. I leave a gap. I pour here. I turn. I leave a gap. When I pour the other side, they will balance until it's full. That's simple. I don't use a wire. And it will take a little time to do something like this because you just pour. As long as you don't pour, if you pour, you see the sand is too big, you can with a wire, you take it inside. You can push it inside. Then you leave the right amount. Then you pour. They will balance. So simple like that. And what I've done here, Liaan, the bright colors, the yellow and the white are from the mine dams. The red sand, anywhere in Soweto, most when they dig like Telkom, you find the red sand. There is the black sand. I found it in a place where the horses graze. It's just an empty place. They've got a lot of black sand. Then I could be collecting all the colors. I'm missing blue here. It could make our national flag. These are the colors we have in our national flag, but I can't find blue sand. If you can bring me blue sand, I'll make anything for free. And I'll be the happiest somebody in this world. So that's actually how I make. So
how long does it take?
It takes me, it depends. It will take you a while if you're making maybe 2 animals at the back, you make it. But an hour and a half for something like this, it will take you. But when you're making with animals and doing things, a lot of them at the other side, it will take, because you have to be more, especially when you're halfway through, you know you don't have to make a mistake. Once you make a mistake, you have to pour it down, start again. So it will take you time because you have to make it slowly. Once you make a mistake, you have to pour. It can take you a day if you are not careful, because if you make a mistake, you have to start again. But if you make sure, you take your time, it will take me an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how many things I'm making. But when I'm writing just maybe Soweto with a pattern, an hour and a half, 2 hours is enough.
How much do you charge per hour?
I don't charge. I could be charging, I don't. I know time is.
Customized bottle.
I beg your pardon?
If we want to have a customized bottle.
No, I don't charge more.
Okay.
If I have this pocky, I'm selling it for 150. If you want the same thing, the whole message is a bonus to me because my message is normally they don't sell. I only know everyone loves this mom. I know someone is coming to Soweto. I'll always write about Soweto, mom and dad. Those, lucky, I know you love someone. I'll always love you. This is a good message that I try to write. But if you give me your own message, I don't have to charge you extra because you have even helped me to think. I like it. Do you want to see this? Okay. Okay. It will take me a little bit of a while to make someone personalized like this. But still, it won't take me more than I will do the same thing. But I'll have to see what I'm doing. You see? Make sure, like you write, if you give me a message, I try to copy the way you write it. So that, you see, I give you a paper, I say, this is what I wrote. Is it in the booklet? Yes, that's what I do. But if maybe, I don't think there is anything that makes me do more extra time, except when I've made a mistake. Yeah.